Okay, ladies, some people seem to be a little bit unsure of what to do in terms of the Claraworld thing and in terms of how to start the whole learning process. So we're going to make two quick videos to get you started, especially if you've never done any kind of coding before. The first thing you can do is go to this website, which is called code.org. Right? And when you get there, you can create yourself an account and sign in if you want to. You don't have to actually do it. You sign in. You can do this without actually doing it. But what you should do is go up here and click on Learn. Okay, and then you want to do the code.org course. This is just to kick off, especially if you've never done anything before. And personally, I think you should go down to this one, the accelerated course. So click on that, and it's gamified. So it basically shows you how to do this by playing a game. So how to code in a very, very simple way, but it teaches some of the basic ideas about how you do things like movement and conditions and functions and doing things, right, to make it work for you, right? So this is just a really quick introduction. It's 20 hours, but it shouldn't really take you that long. Okay, but what you do, you go in here and you watch the videos. There's a couple of videos, then you go into the maze one, watch the video, and start programming. So as you can see, I've already started doing some of these because I wanted to see whether it was worth you having a look at. All right, and then you click on these, and it gives you a problem to solve. Right, and in this particular case, the problem is done by moving these blocks. Right? In Claraworld, you'll type in text, but in this, it's very much a visual one aimed at younger people initially. Right? So we do it by moving the blocks to make the code. Right? So in this case, we want the bird to go and kill the pig. So we're going to go move forward one, which is already in place, and then we're going to get him to turn left. So we're going to move him to go up here. So we'll go turn left. We want to move forward one, turn right. So he's facing the pig. And then move forward again. Alright, so that's the path I'm on you to take. Move one forward, turn left, go forward one, turn right, move forward. Let's see if it works. And squashes the thing, it's complete, and I've got the code, how many code, and all that sort of stuff. And continue, and it'll take you on to the next problem. Right, and you can work your way through those and keep going through those. Each one doesn't take very long, but you'll very quickly start learning some of the general ideas. You can also look at what the code looks like. So in this case, I'll just quickly build up the code. So we want to turn right first. We want to move forward one, turn left. We want to move forward 1, 2, 3. So move 1, oops, 2, 3. We'll want to turn left again, and then move forward once to crush the pig. Okay, so now I want to just show you what the code looks like. This is what the code looks like, and this is what you'll see in the Claraworld. You'll notice that this is a JavaScript, right, which is a very common programming language. It's very similar to many other languages as well. So the program looks like this. Right? If you've got an Apple and you can, or an iPad, you can run what's called Swift. And Swift looks very much like this. Okay, there's a thing on the iPad called Swift Playgrounds, which does this gamifying of learning. Is very good. So if you've got an iPad, go into that and have a look at it. It's called Swift Playgrounds. I'll show it to you at school. That's what the code would look like if it was written out. So it's just this visual version can turn into an actual computer program. All right, that's it. We just run it. So off he goes. One, turn left, and splat. And it's done. All right? If that makes sense, we can show the code again. That's what the code looks like. All right, hide the code, continue. So if you've not done any coding, you're not really sure where to start and how to start, go in through this first, have a go at it and see how it goes. Again, there's little videos and things you can watch. So that's the start off. All right, now if you get through that and have a go through that, then the Claraworld stuff should become a lot more easy for you. All right, so I'll just close this box, and this is what Claraworld looks like. So once you log in, you'll see this, and some of you have already been there and have looked at it. Now I'm still trying to talk to these guys about any help and like a textbook or a PDF or something that people can look at to start learning the basics behind this. This is actually how they teach their university students to do it, and they're really interested to see if the high school students can do it. Again, we will do some stuff here with coding in class as well, and I'll talk about it. But basically what you do is you go in here to get this to work, go in here iSTEM, and this is where the practicals and stuff come up. Okay, now what you want to need to do if you've never been in there before, you want to slide right down the bottom and you need to choose me as your tutor. It'll have choose tutor or tutors. Click on it, you'll only see my name, click on that. Okay, and that brings it up. That just lets me see what you're going to do. Then you're obviously going to start at the first one, practical one, and it goes through slowly, and each practical's got a bunch of different things that you can go through. So practical one, first steps, brings up this, and we've got several problems in here with which we need to get through, right? So we go in here and you can read the instructions. This tells you what it can do. These are the commands that you can use. Notice those commands look just the same as they did in the graphics one in the code.org one. Okay, so have a look at those. Right, that's what these are the commands that you can use. Right, so very, very simple, 4 simple commands. All right, so what you do is you click on it. Once you've done it, you can hit submit. All right, so you click this, and this is the program I've done before. Right, and in this particular case, it shows you there's a few things that we can look at. Right, so this is the world. Right, world 1, which is what we're looking at. Okay, the board. You can get a description of what's supposed to happen. Right, so this is what you want to do, and we want Clara to go from here to up here. Right, so it explains what you've got to do. Right, and go to here, comments, you can make comments in here. Results, this tells you what your results are. Okay, so 0.75. Okay, the mark comes from later on when you get it. Okay, I'm not sure how you get a better one of that, but anyway. So that's the auto marking. This is how the history of what you've actually written out and how it worked. Right, so go back to the board. Okay, now we want to actually create the program. So I've written the program here. The initial part of the program is already in there for you. Right, again, there's some other options here. You can look at libraries, you can maximize, change the theme so you can see it better. It's all sorts of things you can do with it. And then once you've actually typed in, you can see these are the instructions. Move, with brackets, semicolon. And I've actually done it all into one sort of patch here by putting the instructions one after the other. You don't have to do that. You can actually do them on separate lines. So I can hit return and put them in there as separate lines of code, each one. Yep. Right. And which is probably a better way to do it, really, because it keeps your code much neater and tidier, right, rather than cramming it all onto one. But what you should see is once you've written in the instructions, now what I want to do is move her from here up to here, right? So from there to there. Okay, so I can do that. I can do that a number of ways, but I'm going to do it by going now she was facing that way. So she's going to go move, move, move. So 3 steps forward, which I've got to move, move, move. Turn left, okay, and then turn left, and then move several times. So move, move, move. Up here, turn right, and move once into place. Right, so we do that, and then it finishes off with those statements. We'll get to that later. Right, so we go and we go run, and the program goes and does, and there it is, 9 lines of code, 3 stars, which is the best. Right, total of 9 steps, 2 stars, which is excellent. Both of them are the top values, I believe, for that particular one. All right, so hopefully everybody can see that. Now we go back, then we can go back to here. Once you actually do it and you've got completed, and especially if you've got stars here that you see you got it right, then you hit submit. Submit means it comes to me and I get to look at it and mark it. You can also read more here. Right? Okay, then second one. So this is how you enter the program. This is what it looks like when you don't have anything. Notice there's no code in here. These green bits is just comments. It doesn't say anything. This here is just an initial setup for the program. Okay, and void run. After run is where I put my commands, but I've got to put them after this line here, so I'll go here and hit return, and that's where I can start putting it. Now, in this particular case, as it says up here, description of what I've got to do. Okay, so I've got to put these in here to do it. Now, interestingly, this is a wraparound world, so the Clara can keep going across, right? So she starts here, she goes 1, 2, or 1, drops a leaf, 1, 2, 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 which gets her here, and then we need to finish her off in that position there, which is 3, right? So I've got, first off I want her to move 1, so I just go up to here and I type move 1. Now you can see as soon as I start typing it, the first instruction comes up, so I can click on it and I want it to move. Right, hit return. Okay, now I want her to put a leaf, right? So the command I've got is put, and it says put leaf, so she'll drop a leaf. Okay, then I want her to move forward 2. Right, so return, go move, right, and move. Now there's better ways to do, oops, bugger, don't mind me, sorry. There's better ways to do this in real programming, but at this really basic level, we're just going to do it manually all the way across, right? So we want to move 2 places forward, and then we want to put leaf again. Oops. Put leaf, and then move again, and then move again, then put leaf again. Oops, put a return in between those. So we're going to put leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. So we've got 3 so far. Alright, so again, move, and put, and then move again, move, put, move, and then move, move, and move. Right, so, and then the rest of the program is finished off there. So I've got move 1, moves it to here, puts a leaf down, hopefully. Move 2, puts it to there, puts a leaf down. 2 again, leaf down, leaf down, leaf down. 1, 2 should take her on top of the leaf, and then we move 1 more to get to the end. So let's see if I got it right. So once I'm ready, okay, I can go back up here to the board. This is the actual thing that I've got. I can save it. I can go here and decide what I want to do. Right. These are the speeds at which I can do it, which sometimes will be fast or slow depending on what we look at. Okay, in this case, let's run it. Done. Okay, did it in 17 lines of code, 3 stars is excellent, totaling the 7 steps, 2 stars, excellent, so the maximum of 5 stars available. So, there you go. Then I can save it, it's all good. I can go back to this, and you'll notice that problem 2, yeah,